We are still without power. I mean, as far as electricity coming from above. Yes, we have lights. We have our lights. However, we are on generated power. So we have a generator, and my dad helped to show me how to work it. But this outlet here is plugged into the kitchen. We have a generator powered outlet behind our fridge, and it has, you know, typical 2 space outlet. And so we're using one for the fridge, and then we have this extension cord. And my son I was just gonna actually pull out one of the lamps and just plug it in, and my son had the great idea of just unplug the whole thing. So I unplugged the whole, I have one of those little, you know, there's a room for 3 and a couple of USB ports. And so my son's like, why don't you just unplug the whole thing and pop it in there? I'm like, that's a great idea. So we have all of our lamps. So in here it feels like we don't have a loss of power, which is nice. It makes, I don't know why, but whenever you lose power, I just have this weird, like, uneasy feeling. I don't know why. But yes, it's hot in here and it's warm, but at least we have our lights. They work. So, yep, so we have all the things that our generator is hooked up for. We have fridges, we have a chest freezer, a sump pump, very important, and then a furnace, which is important for winter so that pipes don't freeze. I think that's it. Yeah, and the only thing that we were having trouble with was there's one of, the generator has its own power box, whatever those things are called, like breaker box, and there's one of the breakers that is having trouble working. So when it's not a power outage when it's during the day and it's not really that important, my dad's going to come over and look at it. He's a DIY kind of jack of all trades type of guy, so he actually put that in for us. So so we don't have to have 1,000 electrical plugs like this, you know, attached to the sump pump. We can, or attached to the generator. We can just have it. We can plug it into the house, which is really nice and convenient, and as convenient as you can have it for when you lose power. Anyway, we have, I lost my train of thought. So when you're ADD, you definitely kind of lose train of thought quickly. But so we have, he unplugged the furnace breaker because obviously it's summertime, we don't need it. And he plugged in, because the furnace was working in that spot, so he plugged in the sump pump because it was raining and thunderstorming, so it's definitely important to have that. And then also the freezer that we have, our fridge for our garage. You know, we have food in there. So so once that got turned on, we have this outlet. All these lights are plugged in here to the garage, to the house fridge. We have one more cord plugged in the garage to our other room, and that works now. So our garage door is not all the way shut, but we have light in 2 of our rooms downstairs, which is really nice. Yeah, so I can read if I wanted to, or whatnot. But so upstairs it's gonna start getting warm. Actually, my dad he doesn't live too far, and he said there was actually a crew working on our area right now to get the power fixed. So hopefully before I go to bed, they will get fixed. I have to pump once more, and at least I'll get to be able to pump right here. I can plug my pump in, which is really nice. I was actually thinking I would have to go to our van and pump, because I have a van, one of those cigarette lighter plugs for my pump, and I was like, I don't really want to go outside when the kids are inside. So I'm very thankful that I can just pump down here now, which is, yeah, very nice. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update. I will update again when we get power, so hopefully it'll be soon because it's getting hot. So at least I can open a window. It's I can't tell what the temperature is in the house because the the thermostat's not, you know, working. So, but it's getting probably in the mid 80s in here right now, and it's humid, and our dehumidifier is not working. Although I probably could plug that in too. That's a thought. I probably could do that. Anyway, so just wanted to give you a little heads up. I'll let you know when our power finally comes back on. Otherwise, have a wonderful night. Bye.